Hi, I'm Carlotta Mast, Editor-in-Chief of New Hope 360, which is New Hope's new online web portal and community, and I'm here today at Expo East with Kantha Shelke, who is a longtime friend of New Hope Natural Media and the principal of the food science research firm Corvis Blue in Chicago. And Kantha, I was interested in talking to you because in my previous role at Nutrition Business Journal, you were really one of the people I tended to call about trends and innovation within the natural products and nutrition industry. And I'm just wondering, as you've walked the show here at Expo East, if you're seeing any interesting trends that seem new and exciting.
So we're going to talk about trends that are not the same old, the gluten-free, the fat-free kind of stuff. We're going to go a little higher up and talk about what is the general things that companies are going after. It seems as you walk these busy aisles that companies have figured out one thing, whether it's a buyer or a consumer. When they go to a food store, they tend to look at just simply a couple of things. One is, what does it not have? And then two is, what does it have? What's the premium that it has? And then if there's a third one, the third one is, what can it do for me? So is it convenient? Is it cheap? Is it something trendy? Is it a status symbol? Like a Starbucks cup, etc. So when you see in what it does not have, one factor that all companies seem to be gravitating towards today, other than the ice cream companies, is calories. They're all getting it, that they are consuming way too many calories, and so they're telling you this is low in calories. And they're being very conscious about reducing whether it's fat or sugar or any empty calories, and they're very proudly telling you that. And that's a very good thing. And they've seemed to figure out that consumers come to a particular product either because it's inexpensive, they want it affordable, or they want it to be convenient because they're time-starved. So companies are getting it. But a big missed opportunity I see in companies that are putting out beautiful products, whether it's a supplement or a food, is simply providing a non-advertisement-like education. Simply explaining, this is what ingredient A does in nature. Here is how we made our ingredient. So focusing on the process so that you take your ingredient away from a commodity to a premium product. Just showing this. So they're missing that. And so they tend to hide a little bit and say, we've got a special secret process, but it does that. And that's not where you get any benefits. The benefits really come when a consumer simply gets it and trusts you. And they trust you when you say, I have an ingredient that's made by a very unique process.
Interesting. I do want to ask you, because you mentioned trust, I'm wondering if you're seeing any, there's been a lot of cases in the news around health claims and lawsuits going back and forth, maybe between Palm Wonderful and the FTC. Could this erode consumer trust in the types of products that are sold by our industry?
A combination of what the industry is doing, both on the supplement side, the larger companies, the multinationals on the food side, and what the regulatory agencies are doing, has led to one single effect in the consumer marketplace. Consumers are looking at health claims very dubiously. And unless a particular food product or a nutrient was introduced to them by a nurse or dietitian or a doctor, someone they trust, they simply don't believe it. And I believe the way the I believe the way the agencies are going today, health claims may very soon become a thing of the past. I think it's been abused so badly, I don't believe we will have health claims in the near future.
And that'll be a significant change, for the industry.
Because then you're going to rely on a couple of simple things, and that is, how do you put your product together in a simple, honest manner and convey it with good marketing to get your consumer or your retailer to understand that your product stands out from the rest. It's going to take a little bit of skill and art.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that information, and I look forward to continuing to work with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.